What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be on 3 things that I've learned in 2020. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section down below of what you enjoyed. And let's get right into the video. So I don't really have a particular structure for the video beyond the 3 things that I wanted to share with you all. I was just reflecting, and being in this time has obviously given plenty of space for reflection. So I was reflecting on myself, on my own growth, on the ways in which I feel like I've changed in only the course of a few weeks and months, and really the change that has been in place over the past year or so, or the past 2 years, and thinking on what things have I really felt like I've learned and what lessons have been intertwining between each other and showing up in multiple ways in my life. And one of those lessons has been forgiveness. I have learned a lot of forgiveness of both other people, but also of myself during these past few weeks, and just in general, thinking about the art of forgiveness and how to forgive. What is it to forgive yourself? And for me, forgiving myself has been to be completely okay with making mistakes and not harping on them in a way that is detrimental to my own mental health or detrimental to the overall lesson itself. If you harp on a mistake, and I'm speaking of this as someone who's recently learned it, not so much someone who's a guru in all things. Harping on our mistakes, as I have learned and as I'm reflecting now in this video, isn't going to lead to really understanding the lesson, the larger lesson that's happening. So I've had to forgive myself as I've made mistakes, and to be in the process of understanding it's okay to make the mistake, to figure it out for next time. So using it as a tool of reflection as opposed to a tool of self-deprecation. I practice and I preach self-care, but I feel like in these past few weeks, I've really been able to hone in on how to put that self-care into motion in this newer version of myself that I feel like I'm walking into. And I'll only say newer version because I feel like I'm being more my authentic self in everything that I do. And I have been leaning towards authenticity in many things, but sometimes there's been roadblocks and I haven't exactly known how to overcome those roadblocks. But now I feel fully capable of overcoming whatever roadblock comes my way. And even if one of those roadblocks is myself, I feel fully capable of being able to push that to the side or have whatever conversation is necessary to have with that version of myself that's getting in the way so that I can get to the next part. And that is to forgive that self for the presence that it's bringing, to forgive me for feeling confused, for feeling momentarily pushed aside as well, and then to continue to progress forward. So forgiveness, forgiving myself for when I make mistakes, understanding that mistakes are absolutely normal, understanding that without mistakes, you're not really getting the full experience, has been so rewarding for me. And so I welcome making mistakes now. I welcome them as a part of the process. I welcome them as a part of all things for evolution and for growth, because that is a part of me taking care of myself. Part of me taking care of myself is to not constantly let my anxiety run its course in my mind, but to say, okay, that didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but this is what I will do in reflection for next time. And if that doesn't work, then we just do it again. So I think that's a huge part of me being able to build up my own resilience in ways that I didn't have before. I've always felt like a resilient person, and I've always felt like a very persistent person, but this is almost like a new addition of resilience that I'm really looking forward to continuing to explore. So that is thing number 1. The second thing I'll say that I feel has really become prevalent. What's the word? What? Yeah, let's try it again. The second lesson that I'll say has become very apparent and very relevant in these past few weeks has been the art of listening. And I think not only the past few weeks, definitely the past few months, this whole semester, finishing up this semester within the next month, and that feels great. Literally halfway through grad school at this point, and that's pretty cool. But in this past semester, really putting coaching into practice, gaining more clients myself, and just having to listen from being both a coach and a client, being a student of life, and literally a student of life right now during this time that we're all being forced to listen and all being forced to quiet. I think that practicing the art of listening to others, and listening to what's happening around me has really fed into my ability to listen to myself more, to feel a full sense of intuition, and to lead and like lean into that intuition with all the things that I'm doing, and know that I feel confident, like fully confident about my decisions in my life and my path that I've set for myself, and things that I have not yet seen, things that have not yet occurred. But because I have started to listen more, because I've started to understand I don't always have to fill the silence, I don't always have to speak, and I don't always have to share the things that are on my mind, I've learned to narrow those things down to the quality things, the quality thoughts that I feel like are really fueling me and really giving me the energy and the love that I need, the quality conversations, the quality interactions with other people, and you get rid of the other noise and hear my voice become louder than any other thing that wants to conquer me. So that's been cool. The third thing that I will share has been a lesson for me. The third lesson is the art of stillness. The art of stillness being that we are literally forced to be still. And I don't think only because of this. I feel like this kind of happened at the time in which I needed it to happen. And I don't mean the larger situation. I mean simply being in a quarantine, being in a space where you have to stay still. I needed a moment of just everything, just shut it off. Like I needed a moment of just turning everything off. But I'm learning to not rely so much on a quarantine to solely give me the peace that I'm seeking. I'm learning to take what it is, what's happening here. And I think that could be like a beneficial thing for people listening to this video. What's happening here within yourself? And if you feel more at peace, if you feel calmer, ask like, what is the larger thing that is occurring within the body? What's the larger thing that's occurring within your mind that when this is over, you can translate that that self and that calm and that peace and ease, and still feel like you are able to regulate without having the world have to be at a full pause. I think that it's genuinely easier, obviously, when everything's at a full pause to be able to lean into that work. But if you're really looking at yourself, if you're really speaking to yourself, and you are flowing with the sense of forgiveness, a sense of listening, then that stillness and listening and forgiveness start to kind of just travel into each other. And that work can be done without this exact structure, because you're going to create that structure for yourself. So that has been something that I have been reassuring myself of. That has been something that I feel, again, confident to move forward in. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where all this goes. I'm looking forward to looking back on this video, like I said within the first one, looking back on this a year from now and seeing how my growth has proceeded and how I've matured. And I don't know, I guess I'm just in a reflective space, which is granted given this current time. And this reflective space has just been very nourishing for me. There's been moments where I have been exhausted naturally because of all the space for reflection. So if you can, take a break from it in whatever way works for you. I watch a lot of TV for my breaks from reflection constantly, or I'll have conversations with other people, but those kind of lead into reflection. So, but you know, do whatever it is that you need to do. I am super, just super. I'm super. No, I'm not super. I'm super, but I'm not. I am, what is the word? How do I not know words as a person who says words? What am I? I don't know. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. It's simple. I'm peaceful. I feel peaceful. I am peaceful. And that's tight. You know, it's nice. It is really nice to be peaceful. And I feel like I am figuring out how to carry this peace going forward into my life. I really hope you guys, did I just do that? Oh my God. I hope that you guys have a sense of peace in your life in whatever way it's coming forward for you. I hope that you can fill in that blank. Like, what are you? I am what? Fill in that blank for yourself. I hope that the sun is shining on your face as it is on mine. Okay. I hope that you're learning lessons during this time, and that those lessons are going to carry over for the rest of your life in whatever way you want them to. I hope that you guys let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and that you subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram and start having conversations with artists who are out here trying to create content and figure out how to interact during this time. I would love to know all the things that, I would love to hold more conversations and hold more space for those who are interested. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend. If you enjoyed this more like chit chat, like conversational type video, please let me know. I am just speaking from my heart, and I'm speaking from my experience, and I hope that these kinds of videos and just my content in general can help you out wherever you are in your life towards the growth that it is that you're looking for, and the self-love and the care that you're looking for. I will see you guys in the next video next Sunday, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all the mothers to be and all the mothers that have been, and happy Mother's Day to my mama. You made a real one. So yeah, peace.